Welcome back to Dexter Plays Vintage Story. Welcome back to Vintage Story. I've done a little bit of work here. I moved the anvil over one. I added a forge because we're going to need it when the bloom's done. We also have one very beat up hammer. We're going to have to do some more work here. Let's get collectible. Some stuff there. Grab some brown coal. Let's get this puppy cooking. Alright, I'm going to put in... What? I could probably put in two... Let me just do this way here. 19. Boom. Alright, there's 100. There's 200. So that's going to be, what? A sword and a hammer. Yeah, that's about it. I can do sword and hammer, and I'll be good. And we'll light that puppy up. Go. Nice. Getting low on copper again. Damn. All right. So you guys are cooking. Let's go take a look at our... Oh, I know what I want to do. Let's go out here and take a look at the bees. So all the bees are done. Gonna take a couple of skips with me here. I need an axe. Axe. There we go. Now, the skips need to be broken to harvest them. So you can see like this one's ready to be harvested. So I can break them with an axe. I can break them with a knife. That gives me the same quantity either way. So you do you, but when you do that, put down a skip fairly quickly. They may swarm or they may not. These guys did not swarm, so that's good. I'm going to come over here and grab this one. In fact, can I use a skip to break a skip? I can. And they went. Woo-hoo. Come here, guys. So they will go towards something to attack them, and they went after my pigs. I think they might have. All right. Well, they went somewhere, and I don't know where they went. But that's why we've got this little straw guy out here, is for them to go sting the hell out of. And I'm going to just take 2. If I take 3, then it'll take an extra turn, because each one of these that swarm will add to one of the other skips. All right, so now I've got 6 honey / wax. I want to make... Oh, yeah, they went after my... went for my goats. Great. You bastards. That followed by that gives me a bucket. Okay, let's take the bucket. It sounds like they're all done out there. Hey. Did I say you could do that? Shut the door. Shut the door. They're not allowed in. You guys stay out there. Look at them. They're trying to come in. You can't come in. Alright, we'll shut this door too. Alright, I'm going to put the bucket right here. And I think that... Should I test this? I will trust it. I'm not going to bother. So if you just hold your honeycomb over the bucket and hold the control right click, it will squeeze out the honey into the bucket and leave you with beeswax. Okay? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this bucket. Now this shelf up here has a pot with cranberry mash in there. It's fresh for 15 days. If I put it in my inventory, 13 days, it's going to be fresh for 3.5 days. What I can do to extend that is I can take a piece of wax and I can seal that. So this thing that's 3.5 days now becomes 28 days because it's sealed. That 28 days when put onto a shelf is a year. Okay, so this is how we're going to store stuff for winter. And we're not going to need a lot. We're not going to need a whole lot for winter, but we are going to do some stuff for winter. Typically what I'll end up doing is sticking that stuff into one of these containers and just fill that up. I think 1 chest full will get you through winter. If you're paranoid, go for 2. I also want to put the rest of the wax down here, because that's what I'm going to be using wax for, at least initially. It's going to be just that exclusively. Put this away. Put these away. And I think, yeah. There. Okay. So we're pretty good. That's still cooking. That's hot. How you doing up here? Buddy, up you're done. Okay, let's go ahead and pour a hammer. And we're going to pour a replacement for my sword. I could do another one, but I won't. Put that away. And that away. Alright, next. I'm going to grab myself a couple of shovels. Because this is no longer smoking. And if it ain't smoking, it's ready. Yeah. So if this did not work out right, it would burn to the ground and there'd be nothing in here. But that ain't the case. The charcoal you can carve out with a shovel. It goes pretty quick with a shovel. It also goes through your durability pretty damn fast. Alright, I'm going to clean this thing out and then we'll be right back. Alright, now that we've finished off the charcoal, let's go put that away. Okay, charcoal's away. Blueberries are still cranking. It looks like we got some harvest. Alright, now that we're pretty much done with some of the stuff, let's go ahead and take the hammer and the sword out. Let's go ahead and make those into things. And you. Good. So we're going to need that. I'll stick that right there. Let's put this away. Put you two guys down on the list here, and then we'll stick you up on the wall again. There we go. And I think we're in pretty good shape here. So, blooms are now done. So if we look at it, and it says underneath there, bloomery contents is 6 iron blooms. You can't get it out in any other way except for breaking it down. So if you break it, you can get back many of the bricks, not all of them, but many of them, and the blooms themselves. So there are the blooms. If I come over here and grab this hammer, I don't know if is it hot enough to work? It may still be a little bit hot enough to work. So we'll put that right there. We can see at the top, I've got the little thing that says I'm going to break stuff. And I want to do that. So I'm going to point at this and I'm going to hit this. Now whenever I hit a black thing, this is slag. And the slag will pop off from the point of impact and all the things next to it that are also slag. So it won't clear out and everything, it'll just clear out the slag. Okay? Kind of see it doing its thing right there. Let's side a little bit. There. So the first thing you're going to want to do is clean it up of all the slag. Once, oh, I just think I just got a piece of metal. No, I didn't. I got lucky. Alright, so then once you've got all that done, you're going to want to move some stuff around. So let's go ahead and hit the F key, and we'll move some stuff over sideways. Maybe step sideways a little bit. So you can see that I'm going to knock some stuff into place. Alright, it's gotten too cold. Now that it's too cold, I need to heat it back up. How do I do that? Well, I can grab it. I can come over here to the forge. I can do a click of some charcoal or some brown coal or whatever you want to use. I'm going to use some charcoal here. I'll put this away, put the charcoal in place. Shift click and you will fill it up with charcoal. And then you can put your bloom on top of the shift click, light that puppy on fire, and it will heat up that bloom you're working on. I'm doing 2 of these because the way it typically works timing wise is it takes just about as long to heat one of these things up as it does to hammer it out into an ingot. When you're ready, like that one's already hot enough, I can start working on it some more. You can put it on there like that. I'm going to bring this thing up. I've got my thing saying, yep, I'm going to go sideways with it. That's good. And let's go ahead and do these. Right? Yep. So there's the ingot right there. You can see it there, right? So now we're going to go back and we're going to hammer off each of the pieces like we would when we were doing the other forging. And it pops in there, and there we go. I've got an ingot. One iron ingot dropped on the form, ready to go. And there's another one that's all heated. I can do that, grab that one, put this one over here, and I start all over again. And I broke the hammer. We're still on, nope, we're on smash. I don't want to be on smash, I want to be on that. There we go. Alright, well now that I've done some iron ingots, let's take a look at what we can make with iron. And one of the things, actually, you know what? I think I need 2 of these. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go make a hell hammer head. And we're going to get into automating some of this stuff in the next episode. We've got a lot of work to do towards that end. A lot of work to do. But let's grab one of these. Put it down, and now I get a whole list of recipes that I can make, which are slightly different than the last ones we were working on. And here's the iron hell hammer head. So I want to do the iron hell hammer head. Right? So now if I take that and I look at it, I'm going to see, oh, wait a minute. That pretty much is everything already. I need to add a second one of these. And then we'll just go ahead and, in fact, I'll go here. Let's do a down, alt. Ah! Okay. Let's just take a look, see if I got any green anywhere I don't. So looks like we're good. And there we go. We got a hell hammer head. And we're going to save that for the moment. We got some more things we need to do with this, but I just wanted to show you that you can make some stuff out of that. We still have, I think I need 9 more to make an iron. So let's see, if I take this, I can put it on here if I want to, right? Nope, it's not hot enough. Okay. And let's do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hammer out 9 ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got some more in my my thing. We'll go ahead and hammer those out, and then we'll come back after I've finished. Alrighty. Well, I have completed making 9 iron ingots. We're going to need to make an anvil out of that. We can't smelt this iron down and pour it into a mold. We have to hammer this into a base and a top for the anvil. And then we put it together with a powder. And we'll get into that when we get to the point where we're making the anvil. But before we do that, it's time for us to start talking windmills. Come back and join me in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.
Creeping through the shadows in the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a